I will never forget the day the letter arrived. Oh, the snow was gently falling and the sun was shining so the flakes sparkled. Glitter encircled us as we built our fort. In that moment, we had no idea how our lives were going to change, how our childhood memories would garner a new playground. No, we were too busy building castles surrounded by an army of imprinted angels. Well, that is until the truck pulled up. The postman whistled his way up to us. He stopped at the front door to our fort, and he knocked. We stared. Our eyes widened like flying saucers as he said, "This one is for you." My soaked mitt grabbed the letter, the moisture leaving a print next to our names. Master Gregory and Lady Madeline. We stared at each other. Our frosted eyelids blinked in amazement. And in the flash of light, we found ourselves inside, sitting at the kitchen table, staring at the envelope that donned our names.
Open it.
But
we never get mail.
There must be some mistake.
Let me see it. It is most definitely for you.
But who?
Yeah, who could have sent it?
I know exactly who this is from. You see, I received the exact same letter when I was your age. So, shall I read it, or will you?
I will.
No, me.
No, me.
Well, I guess it is settled. Dearest Lady Madeline and Master Gregory, I know we have not seen each other in a ghastly long time. Feels like eons, really.
What's ghastly?
And eons?
However, I should like to reacquaint myself with your beauteous faces. Therefore, I am cordially inviting you to my quaint estate on the Canadian Shield. It shall be an adventure. I ask that you leave all modern gizmos, your mother will explain, at home. All you need bring is your insatiable curiosity and an open heart. Plus, a few things to change into. Shall we say a fortnight from now? Yours in mischief and merriment, Aunt Maud.
I have so many questions.
Well, that will serve you well.
How so?
Well, it's hard to say, but the questions will help you to create a journey of your choosing.
What does that mean?
You'll find out. I have to say, I'm a bit jealous.
Does Aunt Maud play Fortnite?
Definitely not.
It felt like an eternity until we reached the house. Perhaps I shouldn't call it a house.
Whoa.
Double whoa.
And mansion seems too cliched.
This is
Big.
Yes, it was big, but different. Like nothing I had ever seen before.
I wish I had my phone
why?
to take a picture.
But no picture would do it justice.
I can't believe it's on its own island.
With its own lake.
We traveled by train and then car and then...
I'm still pinching myself that we got here by dog sled.
It was...
Magic. Pure magic.
Aunt Maud?
Alas, no. No?
Are we at the right place?
What do you think?
Maybe.
Well then that's settled. Is it? Let's find out together, shall we?
We followed this riddler up the path to the front gate, stopping to take in the inscription that adorned the wooden archway on our way through.
This house is situated on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, specifically the Chippewa, Ojibwe, and the Potawatomi.
Potawatomi. Continue.
Potawatomi peoples under the Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850 and the Williams Treaty of 1923.
It is important to honor and acknowledge the past to understand the way forward, don't you think?
Once more adrift over dappling sea and broad lagoon, over frowning cliff and yellow dune, the long moonlights of afternoon, my jeweled dusty sieve. Once more awake, I dreamed an hour of port and key, of anchorage not meant for me. The sea, the hungry sea, the hungry sea, came rolling up the lake. Once more afloat, billows on my moorings pressed, drove me from moment's rest, and now, portless sea, I press, and shelterless my boat. Once more away, the harbor lights are growing dim. The shore is but a purple rim. The sea outstretched is gray and trim. Away, away, away.
We walked in silence, looking at the bare trees as they canopied above us, their branches swaying with the wind's exhalation, holding our breaths with the greatest anticipation, the greatest joy.
My name is Violet, by the way. I am Aunt Maud's companion, colleague, and #1 fan. Where is Aunt Maud?
Did she forget we're coming?
She certainly did not forget. In fact, she had created an elaborate plan to occupy our time.
She had to go into town for some things, but she has left a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Indeed.
I remember her pulling an envelope out of her beautifully knit sweater. It seemed to emit a glow, and then a hum.
Before we enter, are you armed with a curious mind and an open heart? Then let's begin. Everything okay? Now let me see the note.
Right, the surprise.
I'm already surprised.
Ready? From the desk of Maud Robinson. So, you came armed with a curious mind and an open heart. Well, my friends, what a great place to start.
This place has treasures and trinkets galore, and this hunt is designed to help you explore.
A scavenger hunt?
Quite.
I'm all in.
What's the first clue?
Voila!
I'm found in the space that some find quite dim. Follow the cat, he'll take you within. The item you seek comes from the ground. It helps people get to places all round.
Wow. Dim, cat, ground, Violet. Violet, where did she go?
Interesting.
Well, I guess we will have to fend for ourselves.
We have to find the cat.
McCavity's a mystery cat, he's called the Hidden Paw. For he's the master criminal who can defy the law. He's the bafflement of Scotland, the flying squad's despair. For when you reach the scene of crime, McCavity's not there. McCavity, there's no one like McCavity. He's broken every human law, he breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a fake stare. And when they reach the scene of crime, McCavity's not there. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air. But I tell you once and once again, McCavity's not there.
The basement?
Basement.
I think I'll pass.
No way.
Way.
We have to go get in to get the next clue.
But
Come on, curious minds and open hearts.
Out on the Myra on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoons. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra on soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance around the flame, singing songs with their friends. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Now I'll conclude with a wish you a well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swells. I'll be here before my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again. I'm going to be with them again.
Gregory, look, it says, "For all those who left home for greener pastures, we will be here when you return. The land you come from will endure dur all time, you can remember home at the drop of a dime.
The phone. It helps people get all around.
Really?
Well, yeah, in a way. And it's wires are buried in the ground.
This looks like the one at Nana's house. Retro!
Hello?
Hello. You have reached the personal line of Alexander Graham Bell, inventor and fellow Canadian. I created this gadget back in 1876. Bloody ignorance. It keeps me from my real work. Do you find that as well?
I suppose mine keeps me from my homework.
Right. Well, that is settled. You best stop yabbing into me and start solving the clue. You don't want to get stuck here, do ya?
No.
Ta-ta. P.S. If you see Watson, tell him I want to see him.
Okay, bye.
Who was that?
Not the answer. You know, I should have asked him what he thinks of phones today.
Gregory, focus. Look at this basket. It has no bottom.
But there's a button on the wall.
Go Raptors!
Ooh, whoa!
Welcome to the game, friends. When I hit the ground, it's a sweet, sweet sound that's distantly Canadian. Jane Mason's the man who put a hole in that can, and that's the start of the ball of the band.
I had no idea basketball was Canadian.
This house is weirdly cool.
But we still haven't solved the clue.
Welcome to the Canadian Pacific Railway.
That's it! The train!
The railway would like to thank you for joining us today. A bit about us, you may ask.
We didn't.
Well, construction began in 1881, and the last spike was driven in on November 7th, 1885. The first passenger train left Montreal on June 1886 and arrived in Port Moody, BC on July 4th.
And I thought a 2-hour train ride was rough.
This railway came to be by the blood, sweat, and tears of new immigrants to this nation, especially those from China. Close to 600 Chinese immigrants lost their lives building our system.
Just so we can get around?
If you look, you will find the thing you need, but always remember those who planted the seed.
It must be something that the workers would put into the ground. The rail, the wheels.
The spike! Can you imagine how many of these it would take to build a railroad across Canada?
I never thought of that.
I wonder why it's not in our school books.
I wonder what else they've left out.
I like it down here. I don't really want to read the next clue. There's still so much to discover.
We'll have to ask Aunt Maud to come back down.
Deal. Well, here's the next clue. I am on one floor, but I have many stories. You can beat me for hours and never feel sorry. The thing that you seek is not legend or fable, but weaves a yarn that includes a green gable.
I think I know the room.
Well, what is it?
Think. What is on one floor but has many stories?
A model of a skyscraper?
No, a library.
Right! How do we get there?
I see you are ready for the next clue.
How do you know?
Now, follow me.
Celebrating the festival of hair was ruffled on her forehead. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious. And because they just didn't know the was of fools.
This is amazing.
People always ask, what if the walls could talk? Well, here is the answer.
How are they arranged? The books?
based on a radical act of imagination.
I love it.
Have fun exploring.
I could die happy in here.
Can I go where the wild things are and feel the wind in the willows? A wrinkle in time can lead to a run down where the sidewalk ends. The little house in the great big woods conceals a secret garden. That living tree, it goes there for me. For you and all our friends, these are the stories of my life that live from age to age. Come with me and turn the page. Charlotte spins a web for me, and circling Stella Luna. The snowy day, it leads me away, and I'm lost in wonderland. The little prince once captured me, and told me soft fables, and Alexandra, they say, had a very bad day. And now I understand, these are the stories of my life that live from age to age. Come with me and turn the page. So many stories, so many tales, so many places to go. Will you share them all with me? Only then will we both know. We will both know. Will you come and sit with me and discover Treasure Island? The little will soon say goodnight to the moon, and that's where I shall begin. A light from the Naia will call out to me, and soon I will be drifting. Tom Sawyer will be such a good friend to me, and you all everything. These are the stories of my life that live from age to age. Come with me and turn the page, 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 turn the page. Carrots! You called me carrots!
The answer you seek lies in roads that are red. Green is the color of my famed homestead. I am a big dreamer of that you can see. And when you spell my name, be sure to add an E.
So we're looking for green set in a place that is red with a person that's a picky speller.
I know it. It's Anne of Green Gables. I read it last year. PEI has red roads. She came from Green Gables. She loves to dream. And she's very particular about her name being spelled with an E.
Look everywhere.
The author's Lucy Maud Montgomery.
We looked everywhere, under L, under M, under A, and under G, until it finally dawned on us.
Look under C for carrots.
Here it is. This lady is everywhere.
Congratulations! You solved the clue.
Now that you've visited Prince Edward Isle, you'll have to face elements of the outdoor style. You'll find your next clue in something quite sticky, surrounded by thorns, so you best move quickly.
It must be outside.
I completely agree.
Look, the cat. It seems to be we need to go somewhere.
Let's follow it.
I've got a feeling we're not in Canada anymore.
Look at the size of some of these plants. This must take a lot of Miracle Grow.
It's not that unusual when everything is beautiful. It's just another ordinary miracle today. The sky knows when it's time to snow. Don't need to teach a seed to grow. It's just another ordinary miracle today. Life is like a gift, they say, and that's the way every day. Open up and find a way to get some of you. Isn't it remarkable that every time a raindrop falls, it's just another ordinary miracle today? Birds in winter have their fling and always make it home by spring. It's just another ordinary miracle today. When you wake up every day, please don't throw your dreams away. Hold them close to your heart, 'cause we're all a part of the ordinary miracle, of the ordinary miracle. Do you want to see a miracle? It seems so exceptional that this work after all. It's just another ordinary miracle today. The sun comes out and shines so bright, disappears again at night. It's just another ordinary miracle today. It's just another ordinary miracle today.
This place is beautiful. Look at all these tiny flowers around Winnie.
Look, it says sometimes the smallest things take the most room in your heart.
We stared at the statue for an eternity, it seems. The statement understood, but not fully valued until years later.
I think Winnie's too soft to be the clue to our next adventure.
Agreed. But he does have an envelope. Look.
Open it!
The thing that you seek is wrapped up in a song, but when you get it, don't linger too long.
We looked all around for sticky and sharp. We searched high and low, then...
Gregory, a harp. Thing that we seek is wrapped up in a song. Perhaps this will lead us to the next clue.
Here it goes.
You and me and you, adding 1 plus 1, we make 2. When the adding is, we will still be friends. You and me and you.
And in that moment, the world stopped. And I realized that my brother, the one I fought with constantly, teased and irritated, was my best friend. Not that I ever told him that. That would be conceding defeat. But I gained a new perspective that day. For him and the world around me.
Madeline, snap out of it. We have work to do, problems to solve, the world to save.
Okay.
What were you thinking anyway?
Retreat.
The clue.
Well, what were you thinking?
And recover.
Okay, the second clue led us to the harp, which played a song about love between friends. And the rose petals fell. Roses have thorns.
And thorns are beside the sticky thing with the next clue.
Yes!
Yes, but wait, there's an envelope in this group of petals. You are getting so close. A hint I will throw. I'm surrounded as bark that is as white as the snow.
Birch bark. It has to be.
In the far corner, over there, birch trees.
With wild abandon, we flew through the greenhouse until we came to the edge of a dense birch forest.
This is feeling a little like Hansel and Gretel to me.
Get in there, scaredy cat.
Look, rose bushes and thorns.
What's that in the center?
Looks like a giant plant.
It looks like it has teeth.
Wait, there's a sign.
Diona muscipula is my technical name, and eating mosquitoes is the name of the game. My tongue is quite sticky, and round you will wrap. So grab the clue quickly, or else you will be caught in my trap.
There it is, the clue, right in the center.
Well, get it.
Why me? Should we rock, paper, scissors?
A narrow escape.
I didn't see you trying.
Well, what did it say?
You find me in the clash and the clatter. I may come out displayed on a platter. I travel here from both the east and the west. I journey upstream as part of my quest.
These are getting more confusing.
Look, Violet.
And there she was. It was either her or the cat. They knew exactly when we had found the next clue.
Children, well, how's it going? Have you worked up an appetite?
We were almost plant food.
Who was almost plant food?
Well, I have just cut some fresh herbs for our lunch. Great adventurers deserve great sustenance. Huh?
Food!
That's right. McCavity and I were just preparing it for you.
Yes!
We followed Violet into a large kitchen that resembled something you would see in a restaurant. There were kitchen bits and bobs everywhere, and surrounding us were 20 different TV screens.
Wow. Someone likes to watch TV.
Your Aunt Maud adores cooking, so she has her favorite chefs creating around her all the time. It causes a bit of a cacophony, if I do say so myself.
Cacophony. A lot of noise. Gregory, read the first bit of the clue again.
You can find me amongst the clash and the clatter.
Keep going.
I may come out displayed on a platter.
We're close to the next clue. I can feel it.
I can only feel my stomach rumbling.
Prepare yourselves, children.
What?
Food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard. Please
There were sandwiches and cookies and scones and mini cakes, jams and jellies, things we had never seen before.
This is bannock, tourtière, and these are Nanaimo bars, all things Aunt Maud has learned to cook on her travels across Canada.
Wow, this is amazing.
Let's dig in. Maestro.
Suppertime. Oh, it's suppertime. It's holiday. Suppertime. Oh, it's suppertime. And suppertime can suddenly far away. Bring on the sweetness, bring on the cup, bring on the sweetness, fill me up with supper. It's suppertime. Suppertime. Summertime, oh, it's summertime, very best time of day. Summertime, oh, it's summertime, and when summertime comes, can summer be far away? Bring on the napkins, bring on the plate, bring on the kettle, don't make me, 'cause it's supper.
I am full.
And you, Master Gregory?
Maybe one more cookie.
He actually took 3.
What? We need sustenance for our adventure.
Well said.
And just like that, Violet disappeared into a secret room in the wall.
This house has more secret passages than Castle Oma. Now, the clue. Gregory, move that vase so we can both look at it. You're in the right room, where I am kept in the stores, in one of the cupboards, or awash on the shores.
It has to be some kind of fish.
What kind of fish comes from both the east and the west?
I don't know what kind of fish comes from both east and the west.
Hey, this is no laughing matter.
But the thing that you seek sometimes comes on a platter.
Where's the remote?
Perhaps tinned, pan-baked, or smoked.
This is more to the clue, not just a joke.
Okay, so fish that can be served on a platter,
From the east and the west,
tinned,
pan-baked.
or smoked.
Salmon!
Salmon!
Found it!
There are literally a million cans of salmon here. Where do we start?
You've caught the right fish. You're so on the ball, but the one that you seek is up on the wall.
A fish on the wall?
Aunt Maud must have caught it and had it mounted. On a platter.
I don't see the next clue.
Me neither.
But I do see a button. Let's press it.
And in the blink of an eyes the by, that fish started flipping and singing.
I's the bice that builds the boat. I's the bice that sails her. I's the bice that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Hip your partner Sally Tibble, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogo, Twangate, Martin's Harbor, all around the circle. Welcome to the East, where I come from a walk. Your next adventure lies in the room with the sock. You seek the one that is already clean, tucked neatly away, calm and serene.
I hope this is not a clever way to get us to do laundry.
Right? Let's think. Where would I be if I were a clean soul?
In a drawer?
In a drawer.
In a bedroom?
Yes! there must be a million of those here.
I have a sneaking suspicion that'll be kept in Aunt Maud's bedroom. She will have intriguing things for us to find.
I concur.
Let's go, Watson.
You get Holmes. Excuse me, madam. Do you know the way to Aunt Maud's bedroom?
Ooh, Aunt Maud's room is that way. I watch her go there all the time.
I think her bedroom is that way.
No, it is that way. I watch her.
No. Her room is definitely that way. I've saw her go there millions of times.
No, it's this way. It's this way. No. This is wrong.
No, her bedroom's that way. Or maybe it's the other way.
Potato, 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 potato.
Tomato, 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 tomato.
Well, let's just call the whole thing off.
The cat!
McCavity led us through a labyrinth of hallways and secret corridors. What seemingly took hours to navigate probably only took a couple of minutes. Aunt Maud's house was full of treasures and trinkets galore. Old paintings there, armor here, ceramics and pottery everywhere. It was
Awesome.
The enormity of Aunt Maud's bedroom was awesome. It left us speechless for quite some time. We tiptoed in, careful not to disrupt anything, feeling like we were intruders in some sacred space. And the drawers, well, they were plentiful.
There must be 100 of them.
Where should we begin?
I don't know if it's right to go through someone's drawers.
We don't have time for that now. Come on.
Just make sure we put everything the way back the way we found it.
Yes, Mama.
And we handled everything as if it were a newborn baby, trying to remember the fold of a sweater and the crease of each pant. There seemed to be a place for everything.
I found the nylons. We must be getting close.
There were hat boxes and purse hooks, gorgeous glass bottles of the sweetest scents, baubles and beads, combs and curiosities.
This is like the best dresser box in the world.
Gregory Michael.
What? Don't you find it fascinating?
Put the fascinated down, but I am impressed that you know that word.
You can thank Mom and her tea parties.
Do you think Aunt Maud has worn all of these shoes?
I think she has more than Celine Dion.
Again, impressed.
Hey, look, socks. Papers. Maybe it's the next clue.
I'm not sure. They look like letters. Perhaps they're private.
Yes, but we were supposed to come with insatiable curiosity, remember?
I guess you're right. Dear Maud, April 25th, 1942. Things on the front line are fine. Your knight is a bit dirty and tired, but has conquered another dragon for today. We have dug a massive labyrinth to keep us hidden from the mortal coil.
If you become the moon, my love, I'll be the light of the moon. How close ever I'll follow you.
Dear Maud, September 26th, 1942. The dragon was fiery today. We eluded him through the web of the labyrinth that we created. Not our best day, so I'm writing to cheer myself up. Miss you, my girl.
If you become the star, my love,
1943. Happy belated Christmas, darling. I hope you received this little trinket I sent from France. Her smile reminded me of you. It is probably also New Year's, so welcome 1943. May this year see us victorious over the beast. Who knew dragons were so stubborn?
If you become the moonlight, love, I'll be the light of the moon. Our loves ever follow. I'll follow you, my love, my
Dear Maud, September 5th, 1943. I'm sorry that I haven't written in a while. I miss you. I look forward to the day where we could sit by the lake and just listen to the loons. Maud, please know how much I love you, to the moon and back 1,000,000 times over. Papa.
Is that it?
There's one more.
Well, what does it say?
Well, it's not a letter. It's a
Oh, what?
telegram.
What is that?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
I explained to Gregory that telegrams were sent to people when someone was defeated by the dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Aunt Maud.
Look, there's another note. It's beside the little doll.
That must be the one he sent her from France.
Of course. Here, let's read it together.
Well, there we are, all neat and clean. Well, more about me you were able to glean. The next clue is hidden near something that floats. But don't be mistaken, it isn't a boat. The next room you seek will bring you great joy, as it is the place that holds all my...
Toys, Madeline, toys!
Don't get too excited.
Why not?
Adults have different versions of toy rooms. Some adults call their garage their toy room because of their cars.
Well, do you see a clue?
Well, no.
We are on an island, remember?
Can I see the clue?
Here.
Well,
I would be surprised if the house didn't have one. As everything else. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Madeline.
We entered the maze of the house once more, looking through keyholes and treading softly as not to disturb anything or anyone. We had no idea where we were going, but that was part of the adventure. Aunt Maud had collected things from all over Canada and the world. Her house was like a museum, but a museum without a map.
Did I startle you?
Violet.
Did you think I was a ghost?
No.
Yes.
Gregory.
Well, Holmes and Watson, how's it going?
Great. We're not looking for the toy room.
I think this one is a trick clue.
And why is that?
Every room feels like a toy room.
Well, I am glad you feel that way. You'll have to share that with Aunt Maud when you see her, which should be soon, I imagine.
I cannot wait. She has to be the coolest human ever.
I agree.
She has lived a full life, and she is so grateful to be able to share it with you. Now, you have to finish this business. The toy room, you say?
This is no adult toy room.
Nip.
It was unlike any toy room I had ever seen. There were toys everywhere, but not messy, not like our toy room, no. The toys all had their own place. The doll houses were so elaborate, the tin soldiers all in a row, the boats were in fleets, and the animals, oh.
Look, Madeline. The monkey and the crocodile. Remember when Mom used to read that to us?
I love that book.
5 little monkeys swinging from a tree, teasing Uncle Crocodile, merry as can be. Swinging high, swinging low, swinging left and right. Did Uncle Crocodile come and take a bite? Five little monkeys swinging in the air, heads up, tails up, with no dude and care. Swinging up, swinging down, swinging far and near. Dear Uncle Crocodile, aren't you hungry, dear? Four little monkeys sit in a tree, heads down, tails down, dreary as can be. Weeping loud, weeping low, crying to each other. Wicked Uncle Crocodile followed up our brother.
We felt transported into another version of ourselves. I had forgotten what it was like to lose track of time. We were always staring at a screen, racing to reply, competing to beat the machine. This was nice. Connected in a way that we had forgotten.
Can we stay here?
I know. I don't know how we even explain this place to my friends.
Let's not then.
Okay.
It'll just be something for us. You and me.
Once again, we sat for what seemed to be hours. Days could have passed and we wouldn't have known the difference.
Look at this.
Should we,
Wind him up? Yeah. I feel like Clara, from the Nutcracker.
I have a white dog's name is Spot, and he's sometimes white and he's sometimes not. But whether he's white or whether he's not, there's a patch on his ear that makes him Spot. He has a tongue that is long and pink, and he longs it out when he wants to think, and he seems to think most when the weather is cold. He's a white sort of dog, he's my dog Spot. He likes a bone and he likes a ball, but he doesn't care for a cat at all. He wears his hair and he knows what's what, so I'm glad that he's my dog Spot.
I want a dog.
Me too.
I feel like we've been here forever. We should probably solve this clue. Okay. We are looking for something that floats that isn't a boat.
But it says the next to the thing that floats. So the thing is not a boat, is not. So the thing that is not a boat is not the clue.
What else floats? Some airplanes. There's some over there.
Water wings float.
Water wings. Wings. Birds float, right?
Well, ducks float.
Rubber ducks!
There's one in there. Look, a clue. Aha, you found me, so I'll keep it brief. But when you find what you seek, you'll be like a leaf. But you will not fall, instead you will play. And when you win, you will shout hip hooray.
What?
Okay, we're looking at something to play with. That's near the rubber ducky.
But everything we can in here we could play with.
True, but this is something you can win at.
True.
Welcome to Hockey Night in Canada. The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Montreal Canadiens. Congratulations, you have chosen the right puck. Who knew it would be sitting right next to a duck? The next thing you seek is in the very top layer. You'll find it when you pull on the stair. The room is a wonder, as you will soon learn, with oils and acrylics that will make your heart to yearn. For travels and stories across the big globe, the one that you seek is under a robe.
I want this hockey game.
I feel like there was a lot there. Let's try to remember all the key points. Top layer, stair.
Oils and acrylics.
A paint room? Maybe Aunt Maud has her own studio?
I bet she does.
Travels. And stories around the globe. And the one that we seek is under a robe?
Okay, top layer. Let's start there.
I don't remember seeing anything on the third floor, do you?
No, but maybe there is another floor.
Did you see any stairs?
Well, no, but
But what?
But it doesn't matter. Mean they weren't there.
Where? Gagnon.
So there are stairs, we just didn't see them.
There are a million hidden passageways in this place.
You must bring the stairs to you.
Okay, I think we should go up again.
To the third floor, once more.
Hey, you're a poet and you didn't know it.
But your feet show it.
They're Longfellows.
We traveled back up to the third floor, looking all around for a staircase of some sort. Well, even those in pictures, which we imagined would come to life on our command. But nothing.
McCavity, what are you up to?
It's a huge rope. That's an extreme cat toy.
Gregory, look, it's attached to the ceiling. Do you think that could be a stairwell we are looking for?
Let's try.
Whoa! Let's go.
Look at this guy. He's on his own jigsaw puzzle. Picasso. Hey, I heard of him.
Look here, the group of 7. I just learned about them in school.
Those look like the trees out front.
Algonquin and Muskoka are their inspiration. Look at Tom Thompson, my favorite.
Why is that?
He died a very mysterious death. None know if it was murder or an accident, but he was found in a canoe in Algonquin Park.
Look here. What's with all the soup cans? This Andy guy must like lunch. He should have done another grilled cheese sandwich to go with it.
Look at these! They look like they were painted by kids. Is that possible?
Look here. It says...
It said that they were created by the children of the concentration camp at Terezin. I tried to explain to Gregory what a concentration camp was and how the Nazi Party gathered 6 million Jewish people and had them killed because of who they were. His confusion startled me. Why? He asked. Why would they do that? Hate? I replied. No, fear. Fear of something they didn't know or understand. And then what began as a whisper crescendoed to a fever pitch. I remember the sound so vividly. It was urgent, yet gentle, thunderous, but sweet. It was disarming.
It's coming from there.
Quick, open it. Something needs help.
Every child fills the world with wonder. So how did we end up here? Remember kindness abounding and banish all your fear. The scary things or those unknown are just worlds you have yet to see. So treat them as an adventure and stay as curious as can be. Now close your eyes tightly and wait to hear the tune. Your journey through this curious house will be over soon. If you listen closely, it will not take too long to find the final room that's wrapped up in a song.
She's somewhere in the sunlight strong. Her tears are in the falling rain. She calls me in the winds of song, and with the flood she comes again. The loneliness and misery are silenced by a melody. She's somewhere and I hear her sing her words in timeless memory. Stay the course, light a star, change the world you are. Somewhere the night wind carries her, a silver moonbeam lights her way. How dark is its present hour, in every sun and moon say. Dark voices from the shadows call. I listen and her voice recall. Moriah, Moriah, stay the course, light a star, change the way we are. She's somewhere and I hear her sing her words in timeless memory. Stay the course, light a star, change the
Aunt Maud?
Madeline, Gregory. So, tell me, what adventure should we embark on next?
And we were off. Adventure after adventure, conquering the dragon of fear and helping others wander into the unknown alongside of us. I mean, what isn't possible when you face the world with an insatiable curiosity and an open heart? Now, If you'll excuse me, I must send this letter. Another journey is about to begin. Dearest Lady Olivia and Master Sasha, I know we have not seen each other in a ghastly long time. Feels like eons, really. However, I should like to reacquaint myself with your beauteous faces. Therefore, I should like to cordially invite you to my quaint estate on the Canadian Shield. It shall be an adventure. I ask that you leave all modern gizmos, Mum will explain, at home. All you need bring is your insatiable curiosity and an open heart. Well, plus a few things to change into. Shall we say a fortnight from now? Yours in mischief and merriment, Aunt Madeline.